Nigel Cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Chakabatis. Welcome, and thank you for joining moi, as regular viewers will know, and my fair-minded equitable friends, moi, Nigel Cecil, entertainment entrepreneur, and Hilary, yes, frequently reminds moi, a legend in my own lunchtime. Now, why am I wearing these icons, in this particular video? Well, if you viewed my previous videos relating to artificial intelligence, I've often cautioned you won't be replaced by artificial intelligence. You'll be replaced by someone using artificial intelligence. And this applies quite directly to those engaged in show business, because creatives fear, quite rightly in some ways, that they are going to be replaced. But it doesn't just impact on showbiz people, yes, actors, variety, all sorts of creatives. It impacts artificial intelligence on everything. And that's why I think we have to campaign and keep it up front in everyone's mind, whatever your ethnicity or culture or social background. Artificial intelligence is going to impact on you. Firstly, yes, thank you, Hilary. I'd like to thank Will Pollard at Phonic Dab, 106.8, is it FM? 106.8, Exeter's Sound Alternative, because they gave Nigel moi a little mention, well, a big mention for moi, yes, indeed. Here's their captions. Phonic Dab, 106.8 FM, Will Pollard and his team, a nice, relaxed, informative, chatty style, the sort of thing you would get from why, yes, Exeter's Sound Alternative. And this comes to Nigel and my friend's alternative as well when it comes to artificial intelligence. You see, if we're talking about keeping it up front in everyone's mind, then what sort of a campaign is going on within the United Kingdom? If you look at SAG, the Screen Actors Guild, and AFTRA, the American Federation for Television and Radio Artists, who are currently on strike, if you look at their Twitter account, it's all happening. But does that filter through, especially to show business professionals in the United Kingdom? Have a look at their Twitter account. I mean, Simu Liu, who is the new Marvel star, well, they did a wonderful video on the SAG-AFTRA Twitter account. Here's some excerpts. It's an emotional, heartfelt demonstration of support from Marvel star Simu Liu, because they emphasise the fact that it wasn't that long ago that they would have considered themselves working class because they were waiting for any job to come in so they could afford to pay the bills, so they could survive in the entertainment business. And that's why artificial intelligence and its impact on creatives is so important globally. And my fair-minded equitable friend said, well, Nigel, if it sort of slips into the background after the initial impact created by Equity, the trade union for actors, variety entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom, if it slips into the background, will everyone forget its importance and how the outcomes of this strike will impact on all show business professionals? They said, Nigel, can we come up with a campaign, something which really doesn't involve too much time, because Equity might say, well, we haven't got the time, but it's easy to do. So, well, firstly, would it not be possible, because you've had a look, haven't you, and there doesn't seem to be much on Equity's social media about the ongoing developments of SAG-AFTRA's strike. So couldn't Equity do a little bit more, yes, to promote it to the whole membership as to what's going on? And then we come to this. Because you may recall in previous videos, I emphasised the views of Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, and how I supported their view about certification. And I recall, do you recall, the British Board Film Classification? I mean, the origination of the British Board of Film Classification started in 1912. Do you recall these? Well, they're still going on now. Have a look-see. Certification classification symbols as used by the British Board of Film Classification. Now, as my fair-minded friends and regular viewers will know, I support the outcome put forward by Sam Altman that we need certification for artificial intelligence as well as identifying what is live. Indeed, an agreement was signed with President Joe Biden and the movers and shakers of artificial intelligence some weeks ago at the White House. So my fair-minded friend said, Nigel, can we think of a certification that possibly Equity could approach the British Board of Film Classification and say, may you incorporate this classification to show it's live? To show it's live. Indeed, others may well create a symbol. we do it if we were asked, yes, for artificial intelligence. But this one, to show live, well, it's a combination of alpha and omega, which includes everything that's live, and it's a one-colour print. So it will show on anything. You can just change the colour. The logo will stay the same. Yes, why did I choose pink? If you can see the pink properly on this one, because it sort of glows, I chose pink because of Barbie. Barbie, a wonderful top mega grossing film. But guess what? Did you know Barbie didn't use CGI? Computer-generated images. They were all Kens. All the Kens you saw were real. So Nigel, yes, we'll go for pink. Pink as our classification certification symbol. But here's the symbol, a suggestion. Maybe those in Equity will come up with something different, not least because to accept anything Nigel, an entertainment entrepreneur, suggests, because moi, I subscribe for everybody being treated in Equity equally and fairly and looking after all their interests collectively. But there are some currently driving Equity who say, well, unless you support the socialist, radical, progressive agenda that seems to be driving Equity, then, well, any of your suggestions... do you remember that thing we used to do at school? Yes. Yeah, well, there we go. Well, it is in for entertainment, isn't it? So there we go. A certification symbol. This is what we're suggesting. And we've got other ideas as well. Have a look at this little video. Ideas that get the message across without being expensive. What about Show the Star for Live Day, where all the performers stick a star on their thumbs and everybody else does? And why are you wearing a star? Because I'm live. I mean, there's all little ideas like that to keep something in the forefront of everyone's mind. Artificial intelligence. And there's something else when it comes to cooperation with our sister unions the other side of the big pond. As you know, Nigel, moi, I like my t-shirts, I like my tank tops, and I saw this on the SAG-AFTRA website. Guess who loves those tank tops? Because we saw Simu Liu wearing one earlier on in this video. And of course, I can show off my muscles, can't I, Hilary? Yes, but if we can't get one, what are we going to do? So, an idea. Is it not possible for Equity, because no doubt they're going to make donations to help the campaign with SAG and AFTRA, could Equity not say, excuse me, could we buy some of those and then either use them on our demonstrations of support in the United Kingdom, or maybe even sell one to someone like Nigel Cecil? Shall we tweet about that, Hilary, do you think? Do you think that'll get through? Yes, we'll put a little Twitter saying, please may we have some in the United Kingdom. So there we go. Those are just campaign ideas, and that's what we need to stimulate the ongoing awareness of artificial intelligence. They don't have to cost any money. They just need creative enthusiasm. And then we'll be able to say, I'm real, I'm live. Remember, you won't be replaced by artificial intelligence. You'll be replaced by someone using artificial intelligence. Do join me again, please.
Nigel Cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.